top security organs including UPDF, SFC, police, ISO and the anti-stock theft police in a meeting at Morolinga State Lodge in the Park District. Following the revenge attacks, a new set of thugs exploited the situation and formed alliances using mobile phones across clans, raiding kraals and selling the animals to buy guns and set up roadblocks to rob people. The president urged security agencies to take time, listen and act. He cautioned security agencies to be firm with fairness and use patience intelligence to expose the bankruptcy. Now, the Kampala Lord Mayor Kampala Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago has this morning been sworn in as the new Deputy Party President for Forum for Democratic Change in charge of Uganda region. He replaces Owech-Tiibwa Joyce Nabosa Sebugwawo, the current State Minister for ICT. Lukwago joined the FDC towards the 2021 general elections, crossing over from the Democratic Party. In the new changes, Soroti woman Member of Parliament Anne Adeke is new Deputy President in charge of Eastern Uganda. Officials from the Prime Minister's office have joined Kanungu leaders and civil servants to sensitize them on the prevention and control of disasters during the rainy season. Let's take a look.
Kanungu district is among the disaster-prone areas that experience heavy flooding and drought. Okechi Manuel, the disaster preparedness officer in the Prime Minister's office in Kanungu, says there is need for constant sensitization of the community before calamity strikes.
Key recommendation from the National Risk Atlas, which has actually been taken by the NDP3, is that we need to mainstream risk management in the development plan. And a district local government like this one of Kanungu is a planning unit. So that's why we needed to have an engagement with them, highlight the findings of the risk assessment, like you put more drought, and of course Kanungu is among the moderately affected areas.
The Deputy Environmental Officer Kanungu at Haire Shiba says they have been sensitizing the community against wetland encroachment but affected with less manpower, like the environmental police, to deal with those who default rules and regulations.
For everyone to know that there is a value of wetlands, therefore they have to conserve them and protect them, because they are rules. Once they are degraded, they cannot be repressible. Therefore, what we have done as a district is to sensitize them. And we are also calling out for politicians to give us a hand, so that wherever they go, wherever they meet people, they also support the initiative of conserving and restoration of this degraded ecosystem.
Stanley Akol, National Emergency Coordinator, advised communities living on mountainous slopes to move to safer households that are in good altitude. He also asked the district leaders to advise people to plant trees on mountain slopes to control flooding and soil erosion.
Might be homes of their relatives, homes of friends that are in safer places. In addition to that, we urge the district to engage the communities, especially the district community development officer, to engage the communities so that they plant trees along these hills, along the steep hill slopes, so that we have retaining roots that can retain the soils.
Now, the 7th coronation ceremony of the Isebantu Kyabazinga Kadombula Gabula Nadiope the fourth is in high gear. Now, the function is taking place at his official palace at Igenge Hill, Bugembe, Jinja District. Among the guests invited are cultural leaders, religious leaders, and politicians. government has issued key security measures in its efforts to fight machete-wielding gangs that have killed civilians in Greater Masaka. But what could have been the security gap that led to the loss of innocent lives? Let's take a look.
Available records shows that 29 persons have lost their lives in Greater Masaka since the wave of killings began since early August. Government responded, and suspects were arrested, detained, and some have been already charged in courts of law. Findings indicate that night attacks on people's homes in Greater Masaka was aimed at causing panic and create a sense of vulnerability. The attackers, mostly targeting the elderly, hit them between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., taking advantage of the darkness and curfew.
Security is a collective responsibility, and it's a two-way traffic. It's not only one-man show, but a combination of all stakeholders, including the community and the public.
An intelligence gap at village level, poor working relationship among members of the district security committees may have created insecurity in Greater Masaka.
Logistical equipment, they don't have manpower, they don't have warm suits, they don't have torches, it's dark, they don't have fuel, they don't have motorcycles. So this is just one.
Security has really been intensified, and we are on the ground to ensure that we protect people's life and property.
Though the motive of the evil-hearted individuals cannot be traced, intelligence reports point at the enemies of peace.
The interim government, under the leadership of General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, will not be defeated using this rudimentary strategy.
Of course, we have rejuvenated a number of village security committees and vigilantes who are willing patriotically to participate in night patrols.
Pang-wielding criminals could have spread fear to other parts of the country if leaders at all levels did not mobilize locals against crime.
For us to go ahead with this investigation and go to its full logical conclusion, we need to get a fresh term of reference, which the executive is not mixed with the legislature, because the two, in this case at the time, one is the prey, and the other is the chaser of the prey.
The members of parliament and LC5 chairpersons should own the campaign against the enemy by being accessible and available to guide the electorate.
The guidelines issued by government require RDCs, district chairpersons, security agencies, and local leaders to declare the vice as a public emergency and reach out to its root cause.
To tell our people that while security agencies are available and while the manpower and equipment are available, they can only be effective when they are intelligence-led. And the most effective form of intelligence, the most effective source of intelligence, is the source from the people themselves.
Forming vigilante groups under community policing and neighborhood watch will lead to first-hand information, enhance community policing to provide the public with tips in crime intelligence and sensitization of the masses by leaders. Local councils should engage the youth in their villages in intelligence gathering, and security should provide accessible telephone numbers 24/7 and offer swift responses. TV, radio, and social media users should join the campaign through mobilization, sensitization, and whistleblowing. Haruna Mtesasira in Greater Masaka.
Meanwhile, banana farmers in western Uganda are still experiencing the problem of banana bacterial wilt that progressively causes yellowing and wilting of the leaves. The banana bacterial wilt affects the productivity of the bananas because it leads to premature ripening of the plants and therefore reduces the yields.
One would be right to refer to Western Uganda as the biggest producer of bananas in Uganda. Farmers here, with the assistance of agricultural officers, have mastered the art of banana growing by following good agronomic practices.
So you need to come, you teach them, hands-on. If it is pruning, you demonstrate to them direct physically. You get a panga and say, I'm doing pruning, look here. You come and do it on your own. After you have demonstrated, then if it is mulching, you need to show them how best mulches can be used.
69-year-old James Bamwesije, who studied banana, never looked back. Bamwesije has 52 hectares of land, but only utilizes 7 hectares for banana growing.
I get fees for my children. I get some money to do my things. All these potters who are working here, the money I get money from this plantation. After a while, even a year, I can manage to buy a piece of land. I have managed to buy another piece of land around. I have started to make a building. I have bought a plot in a town.
Apart from banana disease challenges, depending on rain-fed agriculture is also affecting banana farmers, particularly during the dry season.
If I can get water, I can be very well. I can add my income. I can control this season of dry season. I can manage to get matoke all around the year.
However, the farmers are facing a problem of banana bacterial wilt and fruit pill disease that causes darkening of the banana fruit. The National Agricultural Research Organization has completed research on the genetically modified bananas that are resistant to banana bacterial wilt, but the products cannot be used by the farmers because of lack of a regulatory framework.
If a law is not in place, then government doesn't provide sufficient resources for that specific area of science. You understand? So why that law was supposed to be in place was to guide government on investments, deliberate investments into biotechnology and genetic engineering research. Now the fact that the law is not there, then there is no sufficient investment.
As a way of fighting household poverty, government is encouraging farmers to move away from subsistence to commercial agriculture, and preferably the 4-acre model promotes diversification in farming to limit relying on one income generating activity. Adiana Kote, UBC.
With that, we take a quick break. We return with business news. This is Lunchtime News.
You know, you could just buy a new smartphone from anywhere in Uganda. Dial *175 *94# to activate their 100% double data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles for 3 months. Better yet, you automatically receive free 1 GB valid for 30 days. You are hooked already, aren't you? Enjoy 100% double data bonus from Airtel. Buy a smartphone from anywhere in Uganda and insert an Airtel SIM card. Dial *175 *94# to activate a 100% data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles, valid for 3 months. Dial *175# and select your preferred bundle to activate a 100% data bonus offer on weekly or monthly bundles, valid for 3 months. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Echa COVID-19 kijja kugwa only if we stay at home, observe physical distancing, wear masks properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly, or get vaccinated now.
Join us virtually as we celebrate URA's 30th anniversary and annual Thanksgiving service. The event will be live on all major TV channels and on Zoom. The guest of honor will be His Excellency, the President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The celebrations will take place at the Kololo Independence Grounds on the 15th of September 2021, starting at 10 a.m. Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has helped us.
Lord, I am thankful for the name of Jesus, thankful for the blood that cleans us. Lord, I'm thankful for you. Each day I am thankful for the Spirit's leading, thankful that in you there's healing.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.
Experience 100% 4G speeds across Uganda with the Airtel 4G Pocket Wi-Fi available at 123,000 shillings only. It comes with a backup battery and 15 GB free for 1 month. Visit the nearest Airtel shop, device selling shop or Airtel online shop. www.airtel.co.ug/broadband-discover. Airtel, the smartphone network.
5 for 5, 5 times the winning, yeah. 5 times the happiness, yeah. 5 times the luckiness, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5, 5 times the money, yeah. 5 times the shopping, yeah. 5 times the prizes, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Win 100,000 Uganda shillings weekly in the 5 for 5 jackpot. Simply download the Center mobile app. Click Center on the go to open your account online. Transact 5 times or more using Center mobile, Center Visa, and Center agent to stand a chance to win. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. So, participate in the 5 for 5 jackpot and win millions in daily and weekly prizes. The 5 for 5 jackpot is brought to you by Centenary Bank. Our bank, Centenary Bank, is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund.
The Uganda Cancer Institute, together with the Palliative Care Association of Uganda, will host the 3rd Uganda Conference on Cancer and Palliative Care from the 23rd to the 24th of September 2021 on the theme Cancer and Palliative Care in COVID-19 and Other Challenging Situations. The conference will be held virtually with some sessions broadcast live on UBC TV plus workshops at hospitals to bring together at least 400 stakeholders. The Prime Minister of Uganda will be chief guest at the opening session and there will be a keynote address by the Director General of the World Health Organization. To participate, register through https://conference.uci.or.ug/ at 200,000 shillings only for Ugandan delegates. Upcountry delegates will attend through satellite facilities at regional referral hospitals, hospices, and palliative care organization centers and referral cancer centers. For more information, call 0392 080 713 or 0414 540 410. Email conference@uci.or.ug or conference@pcau.org.ug.
Welcome back. Now in business news, the State Minister for Ethics and Integrity, also Karenga woman member of Parliament, Roslyn Akello, has urged farmers to adopt modern methods of farming to improve their livelihoods. This follows a donation of tractors by government to farming groups in Karamoja Kapedo Sub-County, Karenga District.
Government has given a tractor to residents of Kapedo Sub-County in Karenga District, a tractor to boost farming. This tractor has been handed over by State Minister for Ethics and Integrity and also Karenga Woman MP Roslyn to farmers of Kapedo Sub-County.
It is a very good opportunity that they apply to government through the NATS Secretariat, and they have supported them with a tractor, and the tractor which has a plow, the tractor which has an harrower, and I know they are going to invest and put all their energy on commercial agriculture.
Among the beneficiaries is Nataba Akarobo Green Farm, which vowed to end food insecurity in Karamoja.
We have been actually cultivating in very small scales, but now, since the government has given us this, they cannot be compared to the small unworking tractors which we are given, and those ones could not do much work. We have opened some plantation of agriculture, though they gave us some borehole and nets. We thank government so much because the acreage, actually that's one of our objectives. We are going to increase the number of acres.
However, she highlighted a challenge of wild animals and appealed for an intervention aimed at stopping wildlife from Kadebo Valley for destroying their crops. The Resident District Commissioner Karenga Mbimbaza Hashak assured the farmers of the tight security.
Request with the people of Kapedo to report any thugs that come to hide into you. It's in the road, you can see security, you can see our security there. We have now ensured that we have soldiers everywhere to tackle these thieves who have been coming to disturb you.
The chairperson Nataba Kalobo Farmers Group, Godfrey Lomoni, vowed to work for the transformation of Karamoja sub-county. Edwin Yachwara, UBC News.
Well, and that does it for Lunchtime News. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm Rod Gonzi. Have yourselves a lovely afternoon.
Uganda, today is a great day to work towards your dreams. Dial *185 *7# and select savings to save as low as 500 Ugandan shillings on regular savings or 250,000 Ugandan shillings for fixed deposits. Airtel Money Super Saver is powered by KCB Bank Uganda. Airtel Money, instant, secure, borderless. T's and C's apply.
Pick of the day on UBC, brought to you by was brought to you by.
We've cut and reduced our MTN Momo withdrawal rates. Now you can withdraw mobile money at the lowest rates. You also get MTN Century Points when you deposit, send, and withdraw MTN mobile money. Visit our Momo agents countrywide and withdraw mobile money at our reduced rates from 1st May 2021. Everywhere you go, MTN.
Welcome to English in a Minute. I don't know about you, but I love looking through cookbooks and finding new recipes. Are Anna and Jonathan going to tell me about a great new cookbook?
What happened?